Most seniors don't realize this, but heavy, swollen legs aren't just uncomfortable. They're your body's urgent warning signal. You know that feeling, right? When your legs feel like concrete blocks after sitting too long, or when your ankles puff up like balloons by evening. Maybe you've noticed your socks leaving deep marks on your skin, or your shoes feeling tighter as the day goes on. Here's what's really happening. Your circulation is struggling, your veins are weakening, and fluid is pooling where it shouldn't be. But here's the part that worries me most. This isn't just about discomfort anymore. When leg swelling becomes regular, it's often the first sign of something much more serious brewing beneath the surface. Your heart might be working harder than it should, your kidneys could be holding on to too much fluid, or your blood vessels might be losing their strength. The good news? You're not powerless against this. In fact, the solution might already be sitting in your kitchen right now. 3 simple, everyday foods can turn your heavy, swollen legs into lighter, more comfortable ones, and I'm going to share exactly what they are. But first, let me ask you something important. When was the last time you felt truly confident in your legs? When did you last walk without that heavy, dragging sensation, or stand for more than a few minutes without feeling the pressure building up? If it's been too long, then what I'm about to share could change everything for you. Because swollen legs don't have to be your new normal, and you don't have to accept that this is just part of getting older. Your legs carried you through decades of life. Now it's time to give them the support they deserve. And it starts with understanding what's really going on inside your body and how the right foods can help turn things around. So if you're tired of heavy, uncomfortable legs holding you back from the activities you love, keep listening. Because in the next few minutes, you'll discover 3 powerful foods that work like natural medicine for your circulation. These aren't expensive supplements or complicated treatments. They're simple foods you can find at any grocery store. Foods that have been scientifically proven to reduce swelling, improve blood flow, and give you back the freedom to move comfortably. Your legs have been sending you signals. Now it's time to listen and take action. Here's what most people don't understand about leg swelling. It's not just a cosmetic issue or minor inconvenience. When your legs swell regularly, it's your body's way of telling you that something fundamental isn't working properly. That fluid building up in your tissues? It's there because your circulation system is struggling to do its job. Your veins are supposed to pump blood back up to your heart against gravity, but when they weaken, blood pools in your lower legs. This creates pressure that forces fluid out of your blood vessels and into the surrounding tissues, causing that uncomfortable swelling you feel. But here's where it gets serious. If you ignore this warning sign, the problems can escalate quickly. That innocent-looking swelling can progress to painful leg ulcers that refuse to heal, leaving you vulnerable to dangerous infections. The poor circulation that causes swelling also increases your risk of blood clots, which can be life-threatening if they travel to your lungs or heart. And the longer your circulation struggles, the weaker your veins become, creating a cycle that gets harder and harder to break. Your skin might start changing color, becoming darker or developing a leathery texture that signals permanent damage. Some people develop varicose veins that bulge and ache, making it painful to stand or walk for extended periods. Others find that even small injuries to their legs take weeks or months to heal because the poor circulation can't deliver the nutrients needed for repair. But perhaps the most concerning part is what leg swelling might be telling you about your overall health. Persistent swelling can be an early warning sign of heart problems, kidney disease, or liver dysfunction. When your heart isn't pumping efficiently, fluid backs up throughout your body, with your legs being the first place you notice it. Kidney problems can cause your body to retain too much salt and water, leading to swelling that starts in your legs and can progress upward. Even certain medications can cause fluid retention as a side effect, particularly blood pressure medications and pain relievers. The key is recognizing that your body is trying to communicate with you through these symptoms. Leg swelling isn't something to just live with or dismiss as normal aging. It's a signal that deserves your attention and action. And the good news is that taking action doesn't have to mean expensive treatments or complicated medical procedures. Sometimes, the most powerful medicine is sitting right in your refrigerator, waiting to help restore your circulation and reduce that uncomfortable swelling. Let me tell you about the real culprits behind those heavy, swollen legs, because understanding the cause is the first step toward finding relief. Salt is enemy number 1 when it comes to leg swelling, and it's hiding everywhere in our modern diet. That innocent-looking frozen dinner? It could contain more than half your daily sodium limit in a single meal. Restaurant meals, canned soups, deli meats, even bread, they're all loaded with sodium that your body struggles to process. Here's what happens when you eat too much salt. Your body tries to dilute it by holding onto extra water. This extra fluid has to go somewhere, and gravity pulls it down to your legs, where it pools and creates that uncomfortable swelling. But salt isn't the only problem. Prolonged sitting or standing puts enormous strain on your circulation system. When you sit for hours, whether it's watching television, working at a desk, or traveling in a car, your leg muscles aren't contracting to help pump blood back to your heart. This allows blood to pool in your lower legs, creating pressure that forces fluid into the surrounding tissues. Standing for long periods creates a different but equally problematic situation. Gravity constantly pulls blood and fluid downward, overwhelming your veins' ability to pump it back up. Many common medications can also contribute to leg swelling, often in ways that surprise people. Blood pressure medications, particularly calcium channel blockers, can cause fluid retention as a side effect. Anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen can interfere with kidney function, causing your body to hold on to extra sodium and water. Even hormone replacement therapy and certain diabetes medications can contribute to swelling in some people. Weather plays a bigger role than most people realize. Hot, humid conditions cause your blood vessels to expand, making it harder for your veins to efficiently return blood to your heart. This is why many people notice their legs swell more during summer months or in warm climates. Air pressure changes can also affect circulation, which is why some people experience more swelling before storms or when traveling by airplane. But here's what's really important to understand. Regardless of what's causing your leg swelling, your body has an amazing ability to heal and improve when given the right support. The key is working with your body's natural processes rather than against them. Certain foods act like natural medicine, helping to flush out excess fluid, strengthen your blood vessels, and improve circulation. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're simple, everyday ingredients that have been scientifically proven to support healthy circulation. When you choose the right foods, you're not just treating the symptoms of swelling, you're addressing the underlying issues that cause it. What if I told you that some of the most powerful tools for fighting leg swelling are already in your kitchen? For centuries, people have used food as medicine, and modern science is finally catching up to what our grandparents knew instinctively. Certain foods contain compounds that work like natural diuretics, helping your kidneys flush out excess sodium and water that contribute to swelling. Other foods are rich in nutrients that strengthen your blood vessel walls, making them more efficient at moving blood and fluid back to your heart. Some contain anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce the inflammation in your blood vessels, which can contribute to poor circulation and fluid retention. The beautiful thing about using food as medicine is that you're not just treating one symptom, you're supporting your entire body's health. When you eat foods that improve circulation, you're also supporting your heart health, brain function, and energy levels. Unlike medications that often come with side effects and interactions, the right foods provide benefits that extend far beyond just reducing swelling. Let me explain how this works at a cellular level, because understanding the science helps you appreciate just how powerful food can be. Natural diuretic foods contain compounds like potassium, which helps balance the sodium in your body and signals your kidneys to release excess fluid. Foods rich in flavonoids strengthen the walls of your blood vessels, making them less likely to leak fluid into surrounding tissues. Anti-inflammatory foods reduce the inflammation that can make your blood vessels less efficient at moving fluid back to your heart. Some foods contain enzymes that break down proteins involved in the inflammatory process, directly targeting one of the root causes of swelling. Others are rich in nitrates, which your body converts to nitric oxide, a compound that helps relax and widen your blood vessels for better circulation. The key is choosing foods that work together synergistically, creating a powerful combination that addresses multiple aspects of poor circulation and fluid retention. This isn't about following a restrictive diet or giving up foods you enjoy. It's about making strategic additions to your meals that can have a profound impact on how you feel. When you consistently eat foods that support healthy circulation, you're essentially giving your body a daily tune-up. Your veins become more efficient at pumping blood back to your heart. Your kidneys get better at maintaining proper fluid balance, and your overall circulation improves. The result? Less swelling, more energy, and the freedom to move without that heavy, uncomfortable feeling in your legs. But here's what I want you to remember. Consistency is key. Just like you wouldn't expect to get fit from one workout, you can't expect permanent results from eating circulation-supporting foods just once. Here's something that might surprise you. Many seniors are taking medications for leg swelling that could be making other health problems worse. Diuretic medications, while effective at reducing fluid retention, can also deplete your body of essential minerals like potassium and magnesium. These minerals are crucial for heart function, muscle contraction, and maintaining healthy blood pressure. When your potassium levels drop too low, you might experience muscle cramps, weakness, or even dangerous heart rhythm changes. Low magnesium can contribute to muscle twitches, fatigue, and difficulty sleeping, problems that many seniors already struggle with. Blood pressure medications that are sometimes prescribed for swelling can cause dizziness and increase fall risk, especially when you stand up quickly. This is particularly concerning for seniors because falls can lead to serious injuries like broken hips or head trauma. Some medications can also interact with other drugs you might be taking, creating a complex web of side effects that can be difficult to manage. But here's what's really important to understand. Medication doesn't address the root causes of leg swelling. Pills might temporarily reduce the fluid buildup, but they don't strengthen your blood vessels, improve your circulation, or help your body maintain proper fluid balance naturally. When you rely solely on medications, you're treating the symptom without addressing the underlying problem. This often means you need to take the medication indefinitely, and sometimes the dosage needs to be increased over time as your body adapts. Food, on the other hand, works with your body's natural processes to address the root causes of swelling. When you eat foods that support healthy circulation, you're giving your body the tools it needs to function optimally on its own. This doesn't mean you should stop taking prescribed medications without talking to your doctor. That would be dangerous and irresponsible. But it does mean that incorporating circulation-supporting foods into your diet can enhance the effectiveness of your treatment plan. Many people find that when they consistently eat foods that support healthy circulation, they need lower doses of medication to achieve the same results. Some are even able to work with their doctors to gradually reduce their medication as their circulation improves naturally. The key is viewing food as a powerful complement to medical treatment, not a replacement for it. When you combine the right foods with appropriate medical care, you're giving yourself the best possible chance for success. Your doctor focuses on managing your immediate symptoms and preventing complications, while the foods you eat work behind the scenes to support your body's natural healing and maintenance processes. This holistic approach often leads to better outcomes and fewer side effects than relying on medication alone. After years of research and working with countless seniors who struggle with leg swelling, I've identified 3 foods that consistently deliver remarkable results. These aren't trendy superfoods or expensive supplements. They're simple, accessible ingredients that you can find at any grocery store. What makes these 3 foods so special is that each one attacks leg swelling from a different angle, and when combined, they create a powerful synergy. The first food acts as a natural diuretic, helping your kidneys flush out excess sodium and water that contribute to swelling. The second food works at the blood vessel level, improving circulation and reducing inflammation that can cause fluid to leak into your tissues. The third food contains a unique enzyme that directly targets the proteins involved in inflammation and swelling. But here's what sets these foods apart from other natural remedies. They've all been studied extensively in scientific research. We're not talking about folk remedies or old wives' tales. These are foods with proven mechanisms of action that you can count on. Each of these foods has been shown in clinical studies to reduce inflammation, improve circulation, or help the body eliminate excess fluid. When you eat them regularly, you're essentially giving your body a daily dose of natural medicine that works without side effects. The beauty of this approach is that you don't have to choose between natural and effective. These foods deliver real results that you can feel. Many people notice a difference in their leg swelling within just a few days of incorporating these foods into their diet. Others report that their legs feel lighter and more comfortable, making it easier to stay active and enjoy daily activities. Some find that their energy levels improve because their circulation is working more efficiently throughout their body. The key is understanding how to use these foods most effectively, because timing and preparation can make a significant difference in their impact. Each food has optimal ways to prepare and consume it to maximize its circulation-supporting benefits. Some are most effective when eaten raw, while others release their beneficial compounds better when cooked or processed in specific ways. The amount you need to eat is also important. Too little won't give you the results you're looking for, but you don't need massive quantities either. I'm going to share not just what these three foods are, but exactly how to incorporate them into your daily routine for maximum benefit. You'll learn the best times to eat each food, how to prepare them to maximize their effectiveness, and how to combine them with other foods to enhance their impact. This isn't about making drastic changes to your diet or giving up foods you enjoy. It's about making strategic additions that can have a profound impact on your leg swelling and overall circulation. Before I reveal these three powerful foods, there's something critical I need you to understand about when leg swelling requires immediate medical attention. Not all leg swelling is the same, and some situations are medical emergencies that can't wait for natural remedies to work. If you wake up one morning and notice that just one leg is suddenly swollen, painful, and warm to the touch, you need to get to a hospital immediately. This could be a blood clot, also called deep vein thrombosis, and it can be life-threatening if a piece breaks off and travels to your lungs or heart. Blood clots don't always cause obvious symptoms, but sudden swelling in one leg, especially if it's accompanied by pain, redness, or warmth, is a red flag that requires urgent attention. Similarly, if you develop sudden shortness of breath along with leg swelling, this could indicate that fluid is backing up into your lungs due to heart problems. Any chest pain, difficulty breathing, or rapid heartbeat that occurs along with leg swelling needs immediate medical evaluation. If your leg swelling develops rapidly over just a few hours or days, rather than gradually over weeks or months, this is also cause for concern. Rapid swelling can indicate kidney problems, heart failure, or medication reactions that need prompt medical treatment. Here's another warning sign that many people overlook. If pressing on your swollen leg leaves a dent that takes more than a few seconds to fill back in, this suggests significant fluid retention that should be evaluated by a doctor. The foods I'm about to share with you are powerful tools for managing common, chronic leg swelling that develops gradually over time. They're not treatments for acute medical conditions or emergencies, and they shouldn't be used as substitutes for proper medical care. If you have a diagnosed heart condition, kidney disease, liver problems, or take multiple medications, you should discuss any significant dietary changes with your doctor first. This is especially important if you take blood thinners, because some foods can interact with these medications. The goal here is to give you natural tools that complement proper medical care, not replace it. When used appropriately, these foods can be incredibly effective at reducing chronic leg swelling and improving circulation. But they work best when combined with appropriate medical management of any underlying conditions. Think of this as adding powerful natural support to your overall health plan, not as a standalone solution to serious medical problems. Your safety is my top priority, and I want to make sure you get the help you need, whether that's natural dietary support or immediate medical attention. Now that we've covered these important safety considerations, let's dive into the three foods that can naturally help reduce leg swelling and improve your circulation. The first food that can dramatically reduce your leg swelling is probably sitting in your refrigerator right now: cucumber. This refreshing vegetable might seem ordinary, but it's actually one of nature's most effective natural diuretics. Here's what makes cucumber so powerful for fighting leg swelling. It's composed of over 95% water, but this isn't just any water. Cucumber water is rich in potassium, a mineral that helps your kidneys regulate sodium and fluid balance in your body. When you eat cucumber, you're essentially giving your body a gentle, natural flush that helps eliminate excess sodium and water. But potassium isn't the only beneficial compound in cucumber. It also contains silica, a mineral that strengthens connective tissues, including the walls of your blood vessels. Stronger blood vessel walls are less likely to leak fluid into surrounding tissues, which directly addresses one of the root causes of leg swelling. Cucumber also contains caffeic acid, a compound with anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce inflammation in your blood vessels. Less inflammation means better circulation and less fluid retention in your legs. The beauty of cucumber is that it provides these benefits without any of the harsh side effects that can come with diuretic medications. You won't experience the mineral depletion or dehydration that sometimes occurs with prescription diuretics. Instead, cucumber provides a gentle, sustained effect that supports your body's natural fluid balance. Here's how to use cucumber most effectively for reducing leg swelling. Eat it with the skin on whenever possible. The skin contains higher concentrations of silica and other beneficial compounds than the flesh alone. For maximum diuretic effect, eat cucumber between meals rather than with large meals. This allows your body to absorb and utilize the potassium more effectively. Try starting your morning with a large glass of cucumber water, made by slicing cucumber and letting it infuse in water overnight. This gives you a concentrated dose of cucumber's beneficial compounds first thing in the morning when your body is naturally working to eliminate toxins and excess fluid. You can also add cucumber to salads. Use it as a snack with a small amount of healthy fat like hummus or avocado, or blend it into smoothies. The key is consistency. Eating small amounts of cucumber daily is more effective than eating large amounts occasionally. Most people find that adding one medium cucumber to their daily diet, whether through snacks, salads, or infused water, provides noticeable benefits for leg swelling within a few days. Some people report feeling less bloated overall, while others notice that their legs feel lighter and less heavy by evening. The second food that can transform your leg swelling is one that many people overlook: beets. These vibrant root vegetables are absolute powerhouses when it comes to improving circulation and reducing inflammation. Here's what makes beets so effective for fighting leg swelling. They're one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. Your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that has profound effects on your circulatory system. Nitric oxide acts as a natural vasodilator, meaning it helps relax and widen your blood vessels. When your blood vessels are wider and more relaxed, blood can flow more easily from your legs back to your heart. This improved circulation means less pooling of blood and fluid in your lower legs, directly addressing one of the main causes of swelling. But beets don't stop there. They're also rich in betalains, powerful antioxidant compounds that give beets their distinctive red color. Betalains have been shown in studies to reduce inflammation throughout the body, including inflammation in blood vessel walls. Less inflammation means your blood vessels function more efficiently and are less likely to leak fluid into surrounding tissues. Beets are also an excellent source of magnesium, a mineral that many seniors don't get enough of in their diet. Magnesium helps regulate fluid balance in your cells and supports proper muscle function, including the smooth muscle in your blood vessel walls. When your blood vessels can contract and relax properly, they're much more effective at pumping blood back to your heart against gravity. The folate in beets supports the production of healthy red blood cells, improving your blood's ability to carry oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. Better oxygenation means your tissues function more efficiently, including the tissues involved in maintaining proper fluid balance. Here's how to get the maximum circulation benefits from beets. The key is regular consumption rather than occasional large amounts. Drinking fresh beet juice is one of the most effective ways to get a concentrated dose of nitrates, but it's important to start slowly. Begin with just 2 to 4 ounces of beet juice daily, as larger amounts can cause digestive upset in some people. You can also eat cooked beets, which retain most of their beneficial compounds while being easier to digest than raw beets. Roasted beets are delicious in salads, and their natural sweetness makes them a satisfying addition to meals. Pickled beets are another option, though be mindful of the sodium content if you're trying to reduce salt intake. For the best results, try to consume beets or beet juice in the morning, as this gives your body all day to utilize the nitrates for improved circulation. Many people notice that their legs feel less heavy and more energetic within a week of adding beets to their daily routine. The third food that can naturally reduce your leg swelling might surprise you. It's pineapple. This tropical fruit contains a unique enzyme called bromelain that directly targets inflammation and swelling in your body. Bromelain is unlike anything found in other common fruits. It's a protein-digesting enzyme that breaks down inflammatory proteins in your bloodstream. Here's how this works to reduce leg swelling. When your circulation is poor, inflammatory proteins can build up in your tissues, contributing to swelling and discomfort. Bromelain literally digests these inflammatory proteins, helping to clear them from your system and reduce swelling. But bromelain doesn't just work on inflammation. It also has natural blood-thinning properties that can improve circulation. Thinner blood flows more easily through your blood vessels, making it easier for your circulatory system to move fluid back from your legs to your heart. This is particularly beneficial for seniors, as blood tends to become thicker and more sluggish with age. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C, which is essential for maintaining healthy blood vessel walls. Vitamin C helps your body produce collagen, the protein that gives structure and strength to your blood vessels. Stronger blood vessels are less likely to leak fluid into surrounding tissues, directly addressing one of the causes of leg swelling. The natural enzymes in pineapple also support digestive health, which might seem unrelated to leg swelling, but is actually quite important. Poor digestion can lead to inflammation throughout your body, including inflammation that affects circulation and fluid retention. When your digestive system is functioning optimally, your entire body operates more efficiently, including your circulatory and lymphatic systems. Here's the key to getting maximum anti-inflammatory benefits from pineapple. You need to eat fresh pineapple, not canned. The canning process destroys most of the bromelain enzyme, so canned pineapple won't give you the same anti-inflammatory effects. The core of the pineapple contains the highest concentration of bromelain, so don't throw it away. You can dice up the core and add it to smoothies, or eat small pieces of it despite its tougher texture. For optimal absorption, eat pineapple on an empty stomach, ideally between meals rather than with food. This allows the bromelain to enter your bloodstream more directly rather than being used up digesting other proteins in your meal. Start with about half a cup of fresh pineapple daily, and pay attention to how your body responds. Some people can tolerate larger amounts, while others find that too much pineapple causes digestive upset due to its acidity and enzyme content. The best time to eat pineapple for circulation benefits is in the morning, as this gives the bromelain all day to work on reducing inflammation in your system.